Last time on Dice Funk.
After sitting back with my feet up inside of her soul, I thought, what do I like outside of work? Because work makes me feel bad, and I don't like that. I think evil doesn't make me feel good. So I'm thinking, what does? I'm trying to figure that out now.
I want to touch one of these stars.
There has to be a spell somewhere that will let you safely touch a star, probably.
I would let it inside me.
Oh, well, growing up, I grew up in a horrible evil cult of last survivors, so they were radicalized, so we just became extra evil, and every day we had to study, what's evil, what's not evil, and it's hard because some of the stuff that's evil is super fun, and some of the stuff that's good is also super fun, so things like drugs, very fun and evil, and then apparently sobriety is good.
And you're gonna tell me wearing an animal mask now is bad too?
Peter, is Vimble's family bad?
Most definitely. We feed off of them a lot.
It's me, Ely the Eel! I'm on fucking cocaine!
I just rolled a nat 20 on animal handling. They're in the show permanently.
The eel swims into your body because it's partially made of water. And it's just like, I'm gonna hang out in here. There's a lot more fingers where you are. I want to break them off. This is a very wild story. This is a lot to take in all at once. But we were talking, Fortunato, the plasmoid that was left behind, and the fishermen in the village, and then a caravan of people arrived, and they told stories of your misbehavior. So I'm going to now attempt to stop you from catching up to first research team, but good luck on your journey. May the best team win. Sportsmanship is important. Good game.
So naked adult Vimble is like staring Walter down, saying as much, saying like, I owe you a debt for giving me my adult body back. But no one spanks and shoots my friends.
That's another 17 damage?
Yeah, I mean, I think the obvious way that this plays out is you whip this ice knife. Walter turns, puts out a hand, and goes through their hand, they try to catch the knife, and it goes through their flesh, and they're holding it there that was close. You almost hit me in the face, and then it explodes and blows them off the raft.
Hey, if the Snurson snake person comes with the caravan at some point and catches up with us, I have one request for you all.
Okay.
Leave home gang for me.
And from behind Walter on the beach, we hear a voice say, "Hey, bestie, you want to help me with something? The mean, ugly demon who killed my parents is here, and he's spreading all kinds of vicious lies about me."
I saw a spark against the dark, and we erupt, but it's a slow burn. We take our chance and start to dance, can see enough to know to turn around. The sound of a bonfire carries over fences, titillates our senses, but we don't need the heat. A chill wind is pushing you into me, and it's looking like we might be burning down. But we're a bonfire, we keep putting in, we keep
Having now been lucky enough to spend a week in Mari's company, I can tell you that her power level is unfucking registerable. There is no device that can track those power levels. You don't know. But
it is over 9,000.
Yeah, of course.
I can absolutely creep out a man in less than 3 seconds.
I heard a baby. Did you all hear a baby?
Was that a baby or was that Mari just doing that?
Mari, have you been forced to breed already?
I'm summoning baby noises.
Oh my! I know a guy who can cry like a baby perfectly on demand, and so he.
Is it you?
No, I wish. Oh my god! You think I wouldn't have busted that out if I could?
I thought maybe you would be ashamed or something.
No. Oh no, I would be so proud of that. I can't do it. But like, what this guy will do is he'll just go onto the subway and then just like put like a newspaper up so like no one can see his face and then just start crying like a baby.
Wow.
It's a downtime episode, which means we're going to start by talking about math and character sheet stuff.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully we can make that exciting.
Fuck yes.
Can we get rid of all the plot next season and just have more math?
I can't.
We should do supplemental math episodes where we just calculate our bonuses.
Can I get extra credit if I do more math episodes?
Yeah. So where we last left the adventure, you made it to the new biome. The cart is being pulled by the Rons into a swampy ecosystem. It's just like fetid, shallow water, mud, kind of scraggly trees all around. There are mosquitoes. It kind of smells weird, but you're not under any danger. So feel free to paint me the picture of you all like talking and so forth, what you're doing, your level ups. This is kind of a chill intro before, the swamp gets dangerous.
So just to get a clarity, the swamp you said looks like the swamp from Elden Ring?
I mean, that's the joke I made last episode. And the thing is, I'm thinking about setting a future season here because they say write what you know, and I've never really made any art about growing up in Florida. And I think eventually I'm going to have to face that. I don't know, it won't be for many years, but someday I think we'll come back here and I'll talk about what it's like to grow up in Florida.
Austin, have you seen Becoming a God in Central Florida with Kirsten Dunst, the Netflix show?
I have not.
It's very, very good, and I think you'd like it.
I'm scared. Whenever I watch a thing set in Florida, I have to like be emotionally braced. There's a film called The Florida Project with Willem Dafoe's in it, and I watched it. And I was like, God, I've been there. I know that street. Oh fuck. Oh God, I'm having a heart attack.
I think there'll be a lot of that effect, but not for specific things, more for like the general Florida vibe.
All right. So Florida vibes. Level ups?
I leveled up once, but I added wisdom twice because my level up was to improve the stats. That was the thing that happened on my level up. And I thought, what has Dio shown growth in? Wisdom mostly, I think.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I was talking about it to Nat a little bit. She said, you've got a steep learning curve in terms of gaining wisdom because you were a baby, metaphysical baby, not baby man like Sam's character. And so I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to make both of my stat improvements wisdom. I'm just going to stack it, 2 wisdoms.
That's kind of like, I like that because you're a baby and you have to raise yourself, so you have to grow up fast.
Yeah.
You to put that level into Warlock, correct?
That is correct.
Because if you put some stuff into Sorcerer, you start getting these sorcery points, and we haven't talked about this on air. I think I just sent you a Discord message. But the broken sword you picked up in the last reliquary, the ability that it gives you, it's a +1 to your magic rolls, which is good, a +1 item. But the other thing it does is it doubles the amount of sorcery points you have, which is a resource sorcerers can burn. So if you start investing in that, that's gonna get pretty cool.
And I will be. I just don't think I've done kind of enough magic since the last level that I felt like it was good to go sorcerer right now. So I just did my basic class, which is still magical, but like, you get me?
I leveled up as well, and I have in front of me what I get. Juniper's level 5 now, has taken an extra level in Druid, so I'm now 3 in Druid, 2 in Cleric. Nothing too special happens at level 3 for Cleric. I get some more HP. I mainly get new spell stuff because multi-classing puts me on a weird table for when I get new magic things. I now have 2 third-level spell slots despite not being able to learn third-level spells yet. But I can now learn second-level Druid spells. So I've learnt my first second-level Druid spell just in time to get another spell level I can't use. And I learned a spell called Bark Skin, which purely exists to try and de-squishy Vimble.
Oh, hell yeah! Oh, that's a great one. Unfortunately, you won't need it now.
Oh yeah, we'll get to why it won't be needed, I'm sure. I mean,
we will.
yeah, I mean, look, worst case scenario, I got an AC of 11. I could always do with a little more AC. Bark skin, you touch a willing creature, and for up to an hour, it's got rough bark-like skin, and its AC can't be less than 16, regardless of anything else. So it's got to be at least a 16 in AC, which makes it harder to do a hit, which I feel like might occasionally be helpful with our incredibly squishy damage dealer. That's Juniper. Juniper's working out how to put wood over people's skin and go, you can still move, right? I haven't, like, you're not stuck in spot. Cool, I made the joints okay.
It kind of reminds me of like when you put babies in snow gear and they can barely move.
Exactly. I'm hoping it won't be like that, but we'll see. Just gotta get a little bit of practice so that it's not just, I'm now hard to hit, but I am having to sort of waddle a bit.
All right, my turn. I think. Yes? Yeah. This is Peter. Peter's now level 4. And this guy, a new little cantrip called, I'm going to say this wrong because that's way too many letters.
Prestidigitation.
Thank you. And it's a transmutation cantrip. And really the thing that really sold it to me is you chill, warm, or flavor up 1 cubic foot of long non-living material for 1 hour. And I just thought, we're all camping, we're eating what we can. That would be nice, right?
Yeah.
That's just a nice, like, we just have nice, tasty food. Because that's, like, really important to the emotional well-being of a community.
If things go bad and we've got to keep everyone alive on Goodberry for a while, at least we can have, like, cinnamon Goodberry, barbecue Goodberry,
Yeah.
Wow, really just making life better for everyone who eats. Wow, that's really kind and considerate of you.
Also, for anybody who doesn't eat, I can also instantaneously harmless sensory effects like sparkles.
We could make Dio have a taste. Dio could be cinnamon Dio.
Or I can give you an odd odor. Would you like an odd odor?
No, I'm already covered.
Make the Pangman a cinnamon Pangman. Pumpkin spice Pangman.
The Pangman is now a cinnamon Pangman. Pumpkin spice Pangman is now. That's what the Pangman tastes like now. Pumpkin spice, and it's delectable. And then I also got a bonus in Constitution and Charisma, so I'm just unstoppable. And I got the spell Calm Emotions, which I thought that's useful, where you attempt to suppress strong emotions in a group of people. So let's say, I'm hoping the way this works is if we go across, like, I don't know, a mob, I can just cast this, we walk on through, and they're like, okay, cool, like, I'm not upset anymore. And then, we're okay. We don't have to fight. Hopefully.
Oh, yeah.
And then Longstrider, which I feel like we're riding a lot of animals. So you touch a creature, the target's speed increases by 10 feet until the spell ends. That's, using a spell slot of 2nd or higher, you can target 1 additional creature. So I feel like that's going to help us catch up to the other party and ruin their day.
Let's get into this. Okay, so Vimble has been on a bit of a journey, as you're probably aware. He's, de-aged and then re-aged. He went from like a spry young 200-year-old gnome, and was de-aged all the way back down to a baby, and then rapidly re-aged again. And so when the curse was lifted, and so because he sort of now had like a bit of a rough upbringing. This meant that, like, at level 4, rogues get to either choose a feat or add 2 points to some of their scores, and so to their ability scores. So I put 2 points into Constitution. Now Vimble is unkillable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty huge. Max HP 13, baby.
Hey, Vimble. I know you're unkillable right now, but like, would you occasionally like to be super unkillable, like ultra new game plus unkillable?
I don't think that would be very sporting.
Next time I'm stoned, I'm gonna trip and fall on Vimble.
I'm really annoyed that it has to be a willing creature.
I know. I just realized that.
I can't force good AC on you. It's fine. Next time you die, I'll leave you there for a bit, and then you can decide if you want. Maybe you want a bark skin next time.
So next time that's impossible because that's never going to happen again.
I'm sure, and when it never happens, I'm sure that you definitely won't get scared and realize you're still vulnerable and go, "Hey, can I have some bark skin, please?"
Good, we agree.
Yeah.
All right, so that's what you all are talking about as the wagon is moving east. Vimble's just like, I'm actually immortal now, and Juniper's like, well, please let me help you. And Vimble's like, absolutely not necessary.
Yeah, I'm like, you'll understand when you're 400.
You don't know how old I am. I could be any age. You don't know that Juniper's not 400. I'm pretty sure Herongon can't live that long, but you don't know.
You're a druid, so it's allowed.
Dio doesn't know if Dio is 400.
I don't know, do you understand? If you don't understand, like, what it's like being unkillable, then, like, you maybe you aren't 400.
You have been learning and growing for 400 years.
Correct.
Dio looks into the middle distance for a while.
Well, the equivalent thereof.
Amount of time spent learning and growing doesn't equate necessarily to quality of learning and growing.
Not always, but in this case it does.
Sometimes a complete lack of challenges leads to a complete lack of character growth.
Why are you guys talking about that?
Oh, just random thoughts, that you have sometimes.
I don't entertain myself with these hypotheticals.
Vimble all day, every day is Garfield looking at the no Garfield sign. Are we barging through the swamp? We're just sort of floating along on our barge?
Yeah, just slowly trudging through the sludge.
Is anyone pulling it? Are any animals pulling it?
Rons.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cast Longstrider. That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
The new spell gets some work. You're going to make the Rons go fast? They
Yeah.
gotta go fast?
Yeah, Ron's gotta go fast by 10 feet.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it adds up if they're moving 10 extra feet every, 6 seconds or whatever. The math on that, it makes me think they're doing, fucking Flintstones, car shit.
Yeah, that's what's happening. Anyway, so I bend down and I touch the Rons and they feel it. What is it? I'm not going to tell you.
It's between you and them.
It's just
Demon
between
power.
me and the animals. It's like in the movie Jurassic World where Chris Pratt, who sucks, bends down to the velociraptors. But I'm doing that to the Rons and they're not even looking at me. And they feel it.
Are you the alpha?
Yeah. I am the
Wow.
alpha. To their butts, though. And then their little feet start going, and then we scoot off.
This is great because Zana was like, I'm queen of the Rons. And now fucking Peter is continuing. It's a different character. But
It was just me, but inside.
That was one of the few ways that Peter took over.
Probably.
Can I get perception checks from everybody?
11.
I've been known to perceive.
Natural 20, plus 3.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I got a 4.
I see
so-
beyond. I use
Nope.
a demon sight. I use my demon sight.
18?
You know what it is? It's that I'm looking, but I'm very distracted by the revelation that Vimble has been alive for 400 years.
Well, I mean, chronologically, I've been alive, in your time, I've been alive for 200 years, but, from, de-aging and re-aging, it's doubled my age. That's what I'm saying there.
Doesn't it negate it?
Okay.
Yeah. 23 and 18. The 23 is a crit. The party absolutely nails this one. Dio, you are still staring out into the middle distance, which is just a fun visual. But Peter, you immediately, your demon eyes lock on something of interest on the landscape, which appears to be like a half-submerged vessel. Because you rolled so well, I'm going to say you can see it has a kind of boat shape, even though the water is in the swamp is too shallow for a boat to navigate normally. And you crit, I'm going to say you can see that there's a name on it. It says it's called the Leon.
My eyeballs are coming out like stalks to see this.
Oh my god. Out of Donna's flesh, there's just other eyes.
More eyes are coming up from underneath the dead eyes.
That's really upsetting. But giving you all the information I can with this crit, you see some like crates and barrels and stuff on deck, so it seems like it's worth looting, is what I'll say. You hear like crickets and frogs in the background, but you don't hear any like human voices.
Dio, who can cast Speak with Animals for free,
does that.
wants to listen in to the crickets and frogs and what they're saying.
Yeah, the frogs are saying, "I'm horny! I'm horny! I'm horny!" Which is what frogs say.
Yeah.
In that
The
voice?
crickets are saying what temperature it is. It's 78 degrees. It's 78 degrees. It's 78 degrees.
The mosquitoes are saying blood, 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 because they're looking for blood.
Yeah, I love how that's how dialogue works. Like, when I'm looking to go get a burger from somewhere, I'm just walking down the high street like, burger, 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 burger.
They have significantly less neurological complexity than you, Laura.
Yeah, but I'm just
No, I
saying
mean,
that, like...
I log on every day going, I want to be angry, I want to be mad, I want to seethe, I want to cope, I want to sweat, I want to shake.
I just love the thought that, like, they're not just thinking it, that they're like, no, they're verbalizing this thought. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Only the ladies, though. The male mosquitoes don't drink blood. What are they thinking about? Probably sports. Am I right?
ESPN. Soccer. Baseball.
Vimble, can Vimble like once we get like close enough to the submerged vessel, investigate?
Absolutely.
22.
Oh my god, perfect.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, so you get everything. You just jump off of the wagon and just start looking over this thing. The first thing I'll say about it is now that you're closer, you figure out what it is. It's a skiff, which is a kind of D&D vehicle made famous by Dark Sun, the post-apocalyptic setting of D&D, which are very common in the old world because it is post-apocalyptic. So its origin is the old world. First, 22. Damn, so good. I will say you find some supplies that you can add. So just like some hardtack, some food, basically. You find some armor if you want to upgrade your +1 armor to +2 because you find some.
Yeah, baby.
Sorry, is a D&D skiff meaningfully different from a real skiff?
Yes, a skiff is a kind of boat in our world. This is like a land boat.
Oh.
The way they work is that they have like a sail, and then they will just move across the ground.
Oh, neat.
This is how you navigate the Dune-esque, the Arrakis-esque Dark Sun setting is in these vessels.
Pull a tray adjacent hero.
Yeah. So you found this skiff. It's called the Leon, and you found it has been abandoned. There's like a huge crack on the underside, and it like sank halfway into the swamp, and it's been abandoned. I think because the roll is so good, you also find like somebody's was keeping like logs, like a captain's log. You can flip through it, and most of it's boring. It's just like, here's our food levels. Saw some animals today. We're looking for resources. This is just people who came to explore the new world. They're like, we're looking for valuable metal. We're looking for herbs and spices because it's kind of a medieval technology level. That's like the most valuable thing is like fucking cardamom or whatever. Here's the important thing is they mention that they found a glowing rock that seemed interesting in some way, and they were going back to take it and their other findings back when they hit a rock in the swamp, and the vessel became unusable and they abandoned it.
Does it imply that the rock might have gone down with the ship and might be down there?
You don't see any sign that there was like a struggle or anything. There was no bodies, there's no blood, so you assume everyone got off safely and took their super valuables with them. So if they did get, gold or cardamom, they took that with them. The couple things they left behind was just like extra food that was too much to carry, and someone was like, I already have a better set of armor, I don't need this one. So
okay, so I can cancel trying to go like diving in the mud for a few hours looking for a magic rock.
I believe so. That's with the 22. You're pretty confident. If you had, this is a lower score, I might be more cagey about that. But an important thing is, you're reading the log, you get the sense that this isn't the only skiff on this expedition. There are 2 more.
Are there any signs that would be like, broken plants and things? The ships went that way.
Well, the skiff is pointing west in the direction you came from, so you assume that they were coming back towards the central settlement to go back down the mountain back to the old world with their cargo. And so if the other ships are still coming, they're probably coming towards you. So if you continue, you'll run into them eventually. Probably.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I think we should keep on going down and trying to find this weird rock. Vimble, Vimble's like sort of like pats the like pocket in his like that he has like where he keeps the like pacifier, and he's like, I want to suck on a cool rock.
Oh my god.
I mean, we should go see if there's some people who need our help.
This is going to be such a defining character trait that when we're like 3 seasons from now and people go, what was Vimble's deal again? Like, this is going to be the thing it's going to be the only thing of Vimble that gets remembered, not the Batman. It's going to be this.
Bat baby.
Yeah, so you all can get back on the wagon and continue east. You know that there is a reliquary somewhere in this biome, but also that your real goal is the edge of the world, and you just need to keep going east. So there are some options here, and now you believe there are 2 more skiffs from explorers. You don't think there are any more permanent settlements. Like, you're not expecting to run into any like towns or cities or villages in Arabella. Just that's not the extent of the infrastructure yet. There's people are really kind of congregating around the hole into the new world, just because that's how it works historically.
I mean, I think we should just go to like where that ship was coming from and see if there's any more stuff. Find out what's going on with all this whole mystery here.
It doesn't seem like it's going to be a huge detour off of the direction we were heading anyway, right?
Is this gonna hold us back in time-wise against the other people?
That's what I'm thinking, is how far off course are we going?
I've got some experience with time, and let me tell you, I think we're okay.
Was it a ship manifest? Was the details that we got where we got those details from?
Yeah, I would say it's like the captain's log or something. They probably took most of their paperwork with them, but they're like, we don't need this thing that was mostly talking about how many rations we had left, because whatever, we're out. So fuck it.
Right.
Can Vimble try and use his cartographer's tools to try and get like a view of the area and sort of sketch like a map of what's going on around here?
I still want to throw you in the air for this, please.
Oh, I agree. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
I love when you use cartographer's tools.
Let's
please.
go.
All right. Just grab Vimble by one of your feet and just throw you in the air.
Yeah. We.
All right, catch the baby.
I rolled a 3 plus proficiency is 5.
Oh.
You were just having too much fun being thrown up in the air.
Wait. I think I can bardic inspiration you. Hold on.
Okay, sing me a lullaby.
Go to sleep, little baby, +2. I help. Holding this adult man baby as a corpse.
That's a 7 now.
Yeah, that's not good. Even with the bardic inspiration, still pretty piss poor.
Austin, you have to admit it's now a slightly less shitty map. Slightly.
Can it be like it's like a little kid's drawing that I'm like to be like put up on a refrigerator?
Yeah.
But after you get the lullaby, you're like, ooh, hold on, let me add a couple of trees.
Yeah,
there we go.
exactly.
Now it's good. None of this is helpful, but it's fun for me to imagine you at the end of this campaign having all of these maps and bringing them back.
Vimble, are you doing like regression therapy? No, what's the word? Is that the right word? Where you like rediscover your inner baby?
What are you talking about? I'm normal now. Normal now.
Oh, okay.
And then he's just like holding up just like a sort of like a piece of paper that's like it just has a bunch of different colors of like pencil crayon just like roughly scribbled over it, and then like a couple of drawings of like trees and stick figures, and then he like holds it up with both hands in front of him.
We're very proud of you, Vimble.
This is going right up on the fridge where everyone can see it.
When we find a fridge in the New World, we'll put this on it.
Good.
As if to punctuate this conversation, there is a ka-chunk noise as your wagon wheel gets caught on something in the mud, and the wagon comes to a stop.
Oh, whoa.
I would like to investigate what we've hit in the what is under the wheel. What is it?
We just rolled investigation. Nature.
Okay, insight. I would like some insight on what's under the wheel.
Are we doing nature or insight?
Nature.
Okay.
Okay, nature. Cool. That's fine. It's a positive number. I'll take it.
9.
Oh, no.
10.
17.
Dio saves us.
Yeah, with a 10 and a 17, you can pull enough of the mud out of the way to kind of see what you ran into. They are cypress knees. Are you aware of this?
No.
They are kind of woody projection. That they're kind of like roots that stick out of the ground, and they're just real solid. And you ran into one, and your wheel is like pretty close to being catastrophically stuck here, and so you're going to need to get it out, and there's a risk of damaging the wheel if you do it wrong.
Dio looks up at the others, beaming, and she says, "They're cypress knees."
Well, those knees have needs to get out of the way of our wheel.
I could blast them.
Juniper, can you talk to them and ask them to move?
I mean, I can ask them, but generally, my experience is that plants don't have the ability to move on their own. It's usually a fairly defining feature, but I don't know. I can't speak with plants. I want to know if these cypress knees secretly have the ability to move themselves.
Remember to say please.
Yeah, look, we're in a fantasy world. These plants can maybe they can move here.
It's fascinating to imagine what they think about all day, because they can't have that much agency. Like, they would be insane, right? They would be like mind-shatteringly insane, like Stephen King's The Jaunt, from not being able to move.
No, because you're seeing them. First of all, you don't know if they have a mycelium network to talk to each other. Second of all, you're thinking of this with your human brain and not with a plant brain. Just like the penguin who loves being eaten. Maybe they love just chilling.
That's true. While we were talking, I Googled, and it's interesting that the Wikipedia page for cypress knees says some current hypotheses state that they may help to aerate the tree's roots, which means to me that scientists don't know what they actually do. That's wild.
Like, I've been reading about them while we've been chatting. Like, they're very confused as to what they do or don't do, because you can take them away and the plant will continue to thrive.
I think it gives the tree entertainment to watch people trip.
Yeah, that's my experience with them. These things are all over Florida, and they're just constantly a pain in the ass. They're in the way. You're tripping over them. They fucking suck.
They like it.
I have a theory that like a lot of plants are indirectly carnivorous in that they do things that are meant to make animals die, decompose, and then be fed on in the roots.
I love that. That's... Yes.
Like, if you think about brambles, like the way that brambles grow in nature, like, they're really just designed to, like, get something stuck in there.
So, can I just tell you my favorite thing about that whole, like, theory about the oxygen stuff with the trees and the cypress knees?
Yes.
That is the only theory scientists have as to why these things exist, despite the fact that demonstrably you can test these things in a lab and they don't affect the oxygen at all. They don't do the thing that is their primary theory. Like, their theory is they do a thing. Science says they don't do it, but it's the only theory we've got.
Science is wrong. I'm right. The trees just love to annoy people. And Sophie's right, too, actually. I like Sophie.
The trees
more.
are trying to eat you.
I like that one more.
We can test this hypothesis because, Juniper, you cast Speak with Plants using the shard of the Yggdrasil, and now the cypress knees are whispering to each other like, it's time. Soon our plan will come to fruition and they'll die on us and we'll drink their blood. Yes, brother, stay strong.
Hey! Hi!
Oh shit, she hears us. Play it cool.
Hey,
Be normal.
Hey, don't worry. I'm not gonna knock. The next group that comes along, I won't tell them to look out for you. I'll send the next group your way, and deliberately tell them it's safe to go this way, so they fall over and, it's all cool. Out of curiosity, are you able to, move from your current spot so that our wheel's alright? Science doesn't know what you do, and I'm really curious if secretly you can move.
We can't move. We mostly plot and scheme and plan. We have... Oh my god.
I love it so much.
Can you... Okay, well, if you're good at plotting and scheming, can you plot and scheme a way that we could... get our wheel off of you and out the way so that we can go and tell more people it's super safe and fun to throw yourself over this way and not get injured.
Oh yeah, we'd love that. I mean, if you had some kind of, leverage, like some kind of thing you could jam in here and then you pull up the wheel, it'd pop out, but then you have to send people to us to die on us.
Yeah, I will definitely do that. I do have a big metal stick that would make a good lever, I suspect.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be a strength saving throw.
6.
Nope, that's not going to do it, Juniper.
Would someone else like to help? I am a small bunny. I am not a good counterweight for a skip for a barge.
Oh,
Yeah, that could have been
no.
better, huh? I also got a 6.
Vimble's gonna try and help out. He's gonna spit on both his palms and then clap them together and then
Oh, Vimble's gonna be insufferable if he does this.
4.
He did it somehow even worse than
Demon,
yours.
little help, demon.
Nope, 6, 6, and 4. The party fails and fails
Wait,
and
I
fails.
gotta be strong too. Hold on.
Rule of 3, you crack the wheel in half.
Oof. All right.
Has anyone in the party got mending or similar?
I knew I should have just blasted them.
Oh, Vimble's I told you I was strong.
So, bad update. Cypress Sneeze broke the wheel. Not going to be able to go tell more people to come die here on your cool spikes. Unless you got any bright ideas.
I mean, I have Tinkerer's tools. Would I be able to mend the broken parts?
Okay, so the party has failed all their attempts to unstick the wheel from between these cypress knees, and then you broke it. So now, no matter what you do, it's going to take a minute here. No matter, whatever approach you take, you still have to fix some things. And while you're talking about what to do next, all of you hear a voice coming towards you from the east.
What does the voice sound like?
The voice sounds like a very boisterous, feminine voice, and it yells at you. I am perfect justice in service of a perfect will. And this person is coming towards you. Their voice is getting louder at such a rate as they come towards you that they seem to be moving pretty fast.
Dio, startled, yells, home gang.
That's great. If you turn to look in the direction of the voice, you see big wings and a humanoid body.
Splendid.
As the person coming towards you seems to fit the classic description of an angel. It's a woman, long, flowing blonde hair, giant white feathery wings, wielding truly...
4/4, flying, vigilance.
Truly an enormous silver sword raised up, and she's flying towards you from the east, skimming the tips of her toes, skimming across the water of the swamp. And strangely, she doesn't respond to home gang and just repeats herself. I am perfect justice in in service of a perfect will.
I am Dio, and I create safety.
Hey, I'm Peter. I'm a demon.
I'm Juniper. I'm having a chat with these definitely not murderous little plants that you should totally come trip over onto. It'd be fun.
Dio involuntarily casts protection from good and evil because it's a kind of a force field that activates when they are under threat or in potential danger of good and evil.
Incredible, because you're the one who said like home gang, and I'm Dio. I create safety. So the angel's flying at you specifically and raises that huge sword up and just swings it at your head.
Neat.
So I think I would have hit you if you had done protection from evil and good. I have disadvantage, so it's a 10. So instead of slamming into your face with this great sword, what happens?
Yeah, I conceptualize it as just like a bubble, like a bubble that's not visible until it like force impacts, and then it's sort of like a force field of purple energy.
Vimble's Vimble's whole thing is kind of justice, so he's gonna like step forward and he's gonna be like, guys, let me handle this. He's gonna be like, hello, perfect justice. Was dark justice. I'm here to bring justice to this land too, just like you.
Yeah, so you say that to the angel, and it looks at you, and it says, I am the serrated angel.
I'm Vimble Berrycheek Kalthinian IV.
I feel like we're missing the half of this where we should know why you're here.
Uh-huh. Austin nods like the Jack Nicholson meme. I am perfect justice in service of a perfect will. And the angel tries to chop off Vimble's head.
Oh.
Can you elaborate on why that means we should die?
17's gonna hit. That's 8 damage.
Whoa, hold on. Wait a second. Let me just... Babe,
Blood
come here.
sprays onto the cypress knees, and they all go, yay!
Can I...
That puts me to 5.
Are we fighting now, or can I still try and convince the angel to chill out?
You can do whatever you want.
Yo, hey. We're both beings on the opposite spectrum. Why don't we just chill out? Tell me what's going on.
I am the serrated angel.
All right, cool. You want to tell me who sent you or anything?
What'd you roll there?
16.
For what?
Persuasion.
It has no effect. The
Darn
angel
it.
lifts the sword as if to decapitate you.
Okay. All right.
I would like to attempt, and I know that this is a terrible idea out of character. I would like to attempt to cast command with the word being elaborate. So there's no way that I'm going to get an angel to fail a wisdom saving throw, but just for shits and giggles.
All right.
Wisdom save.
4.
Fuck. Hell yeah. I shout, elaborate.
Nice.
The angel's body seizes strangely. Its limbs twist unnaturally, and it's like it's having a seizure almost. And it says, error.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, did we initiate the antiviral system of this world? Like the antivirus? Like we're so awful. It sent in the...
Can I try
She
and
was serving automaton.
Can I insight what the fuck I've done?
Absolutely.
Because I've done something and I need to understand it.
I would also like to insight.
Yeah, same here.
19?
17.
19.
Yeah. Oh my.
21.
Oh my lord.
We just get it. We just understand.
All of you, you see the angel begin to literally glitch out, and you all simultaneously realize this is not actually an angel. It is not even a sapient person. It is some kind of automaton or construct. There are many magical ways that things can be formed without real minds that are, basically magic or robot.
That does explain the -3 on wisdom, which is pretty rare for an angel, as I understand it.
Pretty absurd, yeah.
Yeah. Is it like incapacitated now, or like just?
No, it's because when the command tried to make it elaborate, it tried to give you information it didn't have. Like you sending a computer, a command it cannot execute, but then it'll just return to whatever it was doing before in a moment.
Yeah.
I've got a strong urge to blast.
Don't we all?
I'm blasting.
Juniper's contribution's done, so you can blast if you like. now.
15.
Hell yeah! You point blank the angel in the chest.
For 7 damage.
Yeah, not great. Let's roll initiative.
14.
7.
All right. First up is the serrated angel, who is going to attack Juniper because you're the one who glitched her out. But I think I'm leaving melee range with the last person she hit, who was Vimble. Yes.
Yeah.
So you get an attack of opportunity as I swing at.
Okay.
8. So she swings at Juniper, who easily jumps over the blade. It's a huge, unwieldy, heavy weapon, and you're a nimble little rabbit, so that makes sense. But yeah.
12 damage. And then I'm like, you're just a robot. That's not justice.
Tell that to Robocop.
Tell that to Inspector Gadget.
Juniper, it's your turn. Vimble stabs the angel in the back as you jump over its blade.
So I had been excited to like cast a first level spell at 3rd level and try and do some like ludicrous, ridiculous damage, and I'm now like quietly wondering, is that necessary? Is that overkill? So I'm gonna do just a regular level 1 guiding bolt, which is still hopefully gonna be some decent damage. Alright, let's roll.
Is guiding bolt radiant type damage? He says.
It
knowingly?
is, which it is, but my thought was it's not actually an angel, therefore it's not going to be resistant to radiant damage in the way that an angel would be, is my logic. Now, maybe I'm wrong, but doing the foolish thing that shouldn't work on an angel but does work, worked out well the first time with command. So, 16, does that hit?
It does.
Okay, let me do that damage roll, and whatever happens will happen. 15 damage?
So 8 damage as you shoot a beam right into the angel's face, and it just kind of stares at you blankly.
So this does have some angelic qualities. It's not completely unangel. Also, all attacks until the end of my next turn against this get advantage. So that's the main thing I was trying to hit it with there.
Sure. The angel says, "I am perfect justice in service of a perfect will," and raises its blade again. Vimble, you still have your sword in its back.
Okay. Am I like within like melee range to like use like another sword attack, or?
You have cunning action, so you can be in melee range or not. As a rogue, it's up to you.
But that's my bonus action, right?
Correct.
Okay, so instead I'm going to use Eye for Detail to make a perception check to see if I can spot a weakness so I can get advantage on it. 19!
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I think you see, in fact, what you see with your Eye for Detail is like at the base of its neck, because it's facing away from you to Juniper, you see what appears to be like a corporate logo.
Awesome.
Now Vimble knows that it is justice.
Well, yeah. Well, no, because no, I'm still going to dart him. 22 is one, and then 17 was the other. So
Absolutely.
And so Vimble is gonna be like, you're just a robot, mindlessly doing what it's told. That's not justice. Justice is about screwing up and fooling around and messing around with your friends. Sometimes you make mistakes. Sometimes you turn into a baby. That's what real justice is all about. And then he does 9 damage, throwing a dart right at the neck.
Yeah, that was a cool speech. I was hoping you would take it all the way to HP, but no, you just flip another dart into its back, like through where the spine would be, and it just, interestingly, as the dart sinks into this, what would be the skin of this person, there's no blood, there's like no light or ichor or anything that comes out of a being. It just is, it just sinks into it. It's very strange.
Then, like, with, like, just, like, a look of utter contempt, Vimble's gonna be like, "You're gross."
I miss Zana already.
I cast Dissonant Whispers. So what I do is you whisper a discordant melody that only creatures of your choice within range can hear, racking it with terrible pain. And what I'm doing is I'm digitally sending over a clip of a podcast I know that's really going to change, like, I really think it's going to change their opinions about, like, a lot of things, and they're really going to see things how they're meant to be seen, They're going to change their mind. It's called the Joe Rogan podcast.
Oh, God damn you. I have to make a wisdom save. That's a 1. That's a 1.
God, this is true unbearable agony for this construct.
Death by Rogan.
I have to info dump facts out of my head because
Yes.
this is all that my brain is this week. Joe Rogan is the cousin of Gerard Way from My Chemical Romance.
Joe Rogan is 5'6".
They're just fucking they're cousins apparently.
Okay, so you Peter, what does this look like? Because you have a war gong. Does it play MP3s?
Yeah.
Or is this all psychic?
MP3s. And they just go bong, and it just starts going like, "Have you ever tried DMT?" And like into the angel's ears, and only the angel can hear it, and they can't. It's just so stupid that they can't.
Yeah, the angel like writhes in pain, throws its head back, and just says, "What about free speech?" and explodes into light. It leaves no trace. It fully explodes in a non-harmful way. A couple of you were in melee range, and you're like, "Oh God, we're gonna get fucking blown up, get annihilated like dynamite." But it's completely harmless. The effect of it exploding.
I'm not sure, Dio. I don't think Dio has had an explosion happen near them yet.
Can Vimble remember what the logo looked like and like try and like figure out if he's ever seen it before?
Absolutely, history.
Oh yeah, bud.
Ooh.
20.
Hell yeah. Yeah, it was a kind of stylized H and D, which with a 20, I'm going to tell you, stands for holodeck, which is a brand of kind of magical trading cards.
It's Dice Funk Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay.
You got a 20, so I think you probably have heard that. Yeah, they're like in pre-apocalypse time. There was a company that made these cards, which were used to play a game like Yu-Gi-Oh, but actually summoned monsters to fight each other, and so you assume that's what that construct was.
So that's a weird thing.
Oh my God, I know what's happening.
Do you?
Yeah, someone played a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh card into their duel disc.
Yeah.
And we haven't yet met the character who is a Yu-Gi-Oh duelist. But I know that, but Dio does not.
What kind of irony is that? Situational irony, I think. There are a couple different kinds.
Also, can anyone heal Vimble? He is bleeding pretty badly.
Sure. Yeah, I think I have a
I
healing
thought
thing.
Vimble didn't want any additional, AC to protect them from taking damage.
I heal you for 14. Yeah, you're all the way healed.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Thank you. Yeah. No. It's fine. It's fine. It's like I wouldn't have died, but like pretty lightheaded. I think I'm gonna have some of a bit of the stuff we got from the boat food.
If at any point you change your mind and would like to be extra super extra invincible, just gotta say.
Hey, can we get back to the evil tree knots? What did they say about the dead body? Like, they got any ideas about wheels?
The knees are slurping up your blood. Vimble like. Sorry about that audio experience.
You'll pay for that, knees.
Does anybody in their horrifying carnivorous knee network know of any wheels?
Can Vimble go over to the boat that we were at and try and salvage some stuff to use?
Absolutely. So you have to trudge through the swamp. Is everyone going or just Vimble?
I'll go.
Yeah, I'll go.
If everyone's going, I'll go.
How deep is the water?
For
The swamp.
For a gnome, it's pretty high. Like for the tall people in the party, it's like ankle. For you, it's probably like knee.
I put the little gnome on my shoulders like a baby would be held at a concert. Don't pee on me. Don't pee on me, dude. Don't.
Can I get athletics for hiking? Because you're all like trudging. This is like a pain in the ass to do.
23.
Holy shit on fuck.
What's the roll, sorry?
Athletics? What the fuck? You
Sorry,
cannot...
no.
You did roll a 34.
Wait, should I take the first one or which one?
So you're fine. 16's good.
Okay.
Botch.
Hell yes.
Oh no.
All right. So the party trudges back to the Leone, the skiff, to scavenge wood from it to fix the wheel. This is all fine. I'm not going to make you roll for any of that because you're not under any threat. But with a botch, the interesting thing that happens is like this takes a while. Juniper, your fur keeps getting like matted and heavy, and you have to like stop to clean yourself off. And it's just the whole thing is a torturous pain in the ass. And by the time you get back to the wagon, you see some of your supplies have been stolen by local wildlife. Some raccoons, some possums, some birds. They just came by and just like took all your food.
That's fucked up.
Are there? Can I see any of them? Are they any of them like is there like a raccoon or like any like a bird or anything that I can see like making off with anything?
Yeah, I think why you know this happened is because there's like a raccoon on a nearby tree making eye contact with you and just eating your last snack, just fully looking you straight in the eye as they pop in a moon pie.
Vimble throws a dart at it and rolls a 19.
Okay, I don't have any NPCs in the scene. Can someone please knock that dart out of the air so it doesn't hurt the raccoon?
No, you did this. You brought this upon yourself, Austin. You made the events happen to which the raccoon dies.
Vimble is, I think, this is one case where Vimble is completely in the right for being like, that's our property. This is his time to shine. If anything, this is his chance to convert other people to his way of thinking.
Can we just eat the raccoon because they ate our food?
Oh my god. Okay, you rolled a 19. You bonk the raccoon with a dart, but then it runs away and is only...
No, I'm pretty sure that kills the raccoon and we get to eat it.
15 damage is like all of... That's as much health as Vimble has, right? Like, I can't believe the raccoon has more health than Vimble.
I can make this
More health
raccoon
than Vimble
delicious,
has.
by the way, with my new spell. We're gonna eat the raccoon.
It has a big anime bump on its head, and then a bunch of more raccoons run out and grab it and run away before you can eat him, because I love him. It's my best friend. Don't do this.
Okay, well then don't have your best friend steal our food.
Austin, what you're saying is you're allowed to decide an animal's great and you want to be its friend, but when we do that everywhere we go...
I roll animal handling on the raccoon.
What I would strongly argue is that the raccoon can't be Austin's best friend if it doesn't have a name and a voice.
Oh, then it's dead. It's dead. You kill it instantly. It explodes. Guts go everywhere.
All right, I grab all of the guts and I use that word to make it tasty and warm. It's delicious. Just a pile of raccoon guts that Austin created for us to kill.
You could make raccoon sausages.
Yeah, well, I could. All right, so the raccoon sausages.
Okay.
We've really desiccated this raccoon beyond anything that we could have. I don't know why you did this to this raccoon, Austin. And we're now eating it.
All right, you fucking animal.
Dio slips a raccoon sausage into his belly, where Ely the eel goes, "This is delicious. This reminds me of old times."
I was editing the last episode and kicking myself, calling him Ely the Eel instead of Eli the Eel, which is actually a name. Just foolish. Truly a foolish decision.
Elijah Wood.
Can you roll your Tinkerer's Tools, Vimble, to get us out of this godforsaken swamp?
You can use the raccoon bones to make a new wheel.
Oh yeah, we're doing that. And as like a I'm like putting its skull on the front of the thing. It's like a warning to more. We're in Vimble's world now, baby.
I hope no more raccoons have any sort of mischief around us anymore.
Yeah, no, this is like this just became a Frank Miller Batman now. Vimble gets a 10.
It's horrible. It's terrifying. There's still meat on it.
Oh, that's bad. Yeah, you make your goth mobile. This is the Dragula from Rob Zombie's Dragula now.
Oh, I mean, yeah, no, Vimble's like gathering up the carcass and like just like I feel like the prestidigitation would have like basically just like done a perfect butchery of it. So it's like there's like no like the bones are like perfectly removed, and so he's just like yeah, he's just taking his tinkerer's tools. He's tinkering around. He for like, you know, the parts that are still missing, he Vimble's gonna like go and grab and like cut off a bit of those knees.
I'm gonna bardically inspire you.
Those wretched knees, and you know, use that to like get rid of the like, you know, fix up the parts of it that you can't just make with raccoon bone. The raccoon bones are mostly the spokes. And then yeah, he's putting that on the cart, and then planting the skull right on top.
And I sing the song of the dead raccoon. He should have never messed with us. If it happens again, this will happen to you. And it really inspires Vimble an extra 5.
All right, so with that 5, it's
yeah.
a 15 to fix the wheel, which means you do it successfully. But you have also emo-ified the wagon, which is a fun change of pace for us. Congratulations.
Oh, like I feel like Vimble's like gradually getting back to his old age of like maturity, and so now he's like Molgoth.
All right, so you continue east on the wagon. Everyone gets back on. The Rons are back to their regular speed now. You made a really great time with the Long Strider, but they're, you know, going back to their kind of oxen speed as you trudge east. Are you all talking about anything, or want to roll anything, cast anything?
Vimble's standing very dramatically, just like at the head of the boat, like with his like cape, like sort of like billowing behind him as he like sort of like has like sort of a captain's pose.
I make these raccoon sausages unbelievably delicious. I flavor them up, and they're just
What flavor are we going with? Describe the new raccoon flavor.
It's like there's sage in it. It's like the raccoon meat, but we've added sage, we've added rosemary, we've added thyme, salt, MSG. Like, these are just packed with flavor, and the gaminess is great. It's amazing. These are the most delicious. I just love using the spell because I just think, wow, if I could make anything delicious, that would just be wonderful.
Juniper is just sat still chatting to the knees because this is the first plants that have actually talked back in full sentences, and Juniper is just delighted, even if they are secret little murder plants. At least they're chatty murder plants.
Yeah, they're all complete psychopaths. Constitution saving throw, everyone who ate the sausage, to not get violently ill.
16!
I rolled a 1! I'm gonna violently shit.
Peter, your digestive system just isn't built for a raccoon. It's usually like tortured souls, you know, the suffering of people at their lowest point, not a tiny animal. And so you take the poisoned status effect.
Wait, can I shit at the back of the boat and make it go faster?
That's nothing. That's not how physics work.
Okay, where's poisoned?
So I just realized I made a mistake. Eye for detail is not what I said it is. I can do what I said I could do, but that's it called insightful fighting instead of eye for detail. Eye for detail though does let me spot like hidden creatures or objects. Can I like be just using that to like make sure we don't run into any more knees?
Can you read the full thing for the audience? I guess I can pull it up too.
Of course I can. It's starting at 3rd level. You can use a bonus action to make a wisdom check to spot a hidden creature or object, or to make investigation check to uncover or decipher clues.
Yeah. Why don't you roll one of those?
Okay, I'm gonna investigate the waters ahead to see if to make sure we don't crash into anything. I roll a 12.
Yep, with above average, you successfully help the Rons navigate so that they don't run over any more cypress knees in the shallow swamp. So for the foreseeable future, Vimble, you kind of take your position up at the front near the raccoon hood or ornament, and you direct things, and you won't have any more problems.
So I just want to say, like, Vimble's just like doing this all while looking at the pencil crayon map that he drew. Right at the purple squiggle.
Can I do a song and dance for the knees to honor their ways and culture? Sure. Okay. 17.
Yeah, that's great. They don't really have that much power, but they wouldn't. If they did, they wouldn't use it to kill you.
They want your flesh, but they don't want it fresh. You have to rot on them. And they love it. It's like their new, like, David Hasselhoff. Yeah.
Because of his music career, not his acting career?
Yeah, because of his music career in Germany, specifically when the Berlin Wall fell, and he somehow became the icon of freedom there. That's me.
That's you. Sophie, are you back?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I was like, just everyone else just be weird until Sophie gets back. Oh, Christ. So once again, I am asking for you to roll perception to kind of survey your surroundings as you travel east.
22!
17. Wow.
That's a crit, too.
Nice.
This is a big episode for Vimble. You're absolutely crushing it. With a 22 and a crit. So you're standing on kind of the bow of the wagon, looking around, just telling the Rons to mind the knees. And then you see something coming from the north, like out of the corner of your eye. And at first it seems like some kind of light. And you even think like, oh gosh, it's another one of these fucking angel things. But then you look closer and it doesn't appear to have a humanoid shape. It's just a very bright phenomenon moving in your direction, and then you can point it out to everyone else, and you all watch as it's moving very slowly. It's like moving through the air almost like a snake, this light, and you see it's getting closer now, and it has this almost like languid twisting pace to it. And with a 22, I'm gonna say, and also it's a crit, right? Yeah, it's a crit.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say this plain instead of beating around the bush. It appears to be horizontal lightning.
Okay.
But instead of striking in an instant, it appears to be like lazily winding through the swamp, like between the trees, almost like looking for something. What do you do? It is coming in your direction generally.
I'm gonna like warn everyone there's lightning coming. I think you're saying it's looking like it's looking for something. I'm gonna I think Vimble's move is gonna be to to hide. It's gonna be a classic Vimble move of like getting off the barge and like into the swamp and like doing a classic hide move.
All right, so you want to stop the wagon and everybody roll stealth?
That's what I think that's the move.
All right. Whoever wants to hide, roll stealth.
Oh my god.
10? I've just been rolling 10s all day. 3. I'm counting how many in a row I've done that. I've just had 3 10s in a row.
Dio just kind of stands there, I think.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, if you make the choice to just stand there while everyone else like ducks down behind cypress knees or trees, just to make themselves scarce, you just stand there. The lightning starts winding its way towards you.
I don't think Dio understands what lightning is, but Ely the eel is going, yes. Yes. Yes.
That's great. Yeah. So as it gets closer and you're standing there, it does seem to start heading towards you. It's not like a predator like hunting prey. It's the way that like lightning will be drawn to a metal rod, a metal pole or something. It's just naturally drawn that way. You've seen weather phenomenon before, party, that struck you as strange, like the rain going upward in the jungle. This just seems to be how lightning works here. And if Dio stands there, everyone, you see that there's an inevitable confrontation about to happen.
Dio, I think Dio looks around at the rest of the party who've ducked it down and looks puzzled.
Sorry, I just want to see something.
And Ely the eel is going, time to ride the electric roller coaster, yes!
It sounds like Ely the eel's excited to do drugs, which you know isn't the case. Eels hate all drugs.
What if their drug is electricity?
Can Vimble use his cunning action to like try and like push Dio out of the way?
Dexterity saving throw?
Okay. 24.
Oh, fuck.
Also a crit.
Oh my lord. Okay, so this lightning is coming right at Dio, and I think at a certain point you all realize, oh no, they're not going to get out of the way. R.I.P. It was a good time, but lightning is very bad for people made of water. It was nice knowing you. And then fucking Vimble just does the dopest shit you've ever seen. Pay me the picture of saving Dio's life.
So like Vimble is I rolled a 12 in stealth, so it's not like a good Vimble hide, you know. It's he's like you can definitely see him in the mud, but he just like emerges and does like sort of like a like spin where his like all the mud flies off of his cloak, and then he's like, Dio, no, and then just sort of like does like a very unnecessary like cartwheel into like a backflip, and then lands like right by Dio and like pushes them out of the way.
It's gonna bother as a physics nerd. It's gonna bother me if I don't say this. It would be the stone part of Dio that would be the problem, not the water. Actually, for someone made entirely of water, it would be fine to get struck by lightning because being so conductive would work totally in their favor.
Take that, Austin, you dumb shit.
It would dissipate very evenly. Is that the thing?
It's more that it would just kind of pass through you without doing anything. It's the fact that we do resist electric current that means is why we fry.
Ooh, look at me! I'm Sophie. I went to school for electrical engineering. I don't think the world runs on Pokemon rules. Or water is weak to electricity. Ooh.
And Ely the eel, who had been coiled up in Dio's belly, like as if he was their guts, goes spoil sport, and then goes back to being coiled up again. he woke up to get excited about the lightning, and now he's sulking.
Hell yeah. So the lightning passes over you, like where you were standing. And the way it moves, it's almost like a big snake. Like it's moving with purpose, but it doesn't like double back to get you. It just kind of keeps going. And you smell like, ozone or, like something burning as it passes over. And then eventually you and Vimble can stand up out of the mud and watch it go. And I think in the distance you see maybe another spark or two. And it seems like a lightning storm is starting in the swamp.
Vimble, what is this?
It's some kind of lightning. It's possible that it's moving very slowly, but my theory is that I'm actually just that good that I perceive it that way.
So you can all get back on the wagon and continue, but now there's just going to be ambient lightning kind of winding through the forest, and it's going to be a hazard from here on out.
And occasional muttering like, just want a little taste of it. Oh. Imagine if I hadn't shoved us out of the way. It would have been fucking...
Do it. I don't know if Vimble would know this, and I also don't know how this would work. But is it possible to like make some type of like that? Like Vimble could like make some type of lightning rod with like crafting tools.
100% possible.
Fuck yeah! Do we have like yeah yeah? Do we have like a metal rod that we can use for this, or?
I mean, as far as I know, your inventory is the choices between the rapier that Peter has and the rod that Juniper has.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay, cool. I get to keep my big stick. Hooray!
All right.
For a second, Vimble like has his hands on both, and he's like really stoked, and then he's like, "Okay, this is fine."
All right, if you can, you would stick the rapier on top of the wagon, and it's like a bedazzled like accessory. Like you've souped up the wagon with a raccoon skull and a rapier.
I'm rolling a 13 to try and do that.
Yep, that's good. I was just looking for a 10.
All right.
So
Sick.
This wagon is getting extremely customized. Does it have a name?
The Justice Mobile.
I mean, you are correct. That is what it's called.
I'm sorry. Like...
No. Don't apologize. You are correct. That's what it's called.
I like that it's trying to evoke the Batmobile and comes out quite Scooby-Doo instead.
Can I get survival from everyone?
Yeah.
7.
I'm pretty
4.
Ooh.
4. We just can't live.
23.
Oh shit!
The party fails. Only Juniper passed. We needed half the party to pass. So you don't run into any more cypress knees, but you don't spot because you're like trying to keep your eye in front of you and not to hit anything, and you're watching for lightning, making sure that the rod will work correctly. You don't see the second skiff until you've already passed it, but you do spot it. Looking around at Vimble because you're kind of on front, and then you have to make the decision: are you going to lose time to go back? Or are you going to continue? It's like a little out of your way. Like you'll have to kind of go back and north a little bit.
Can I use Long Strider on the Rons to make it faster?
That will, if you want to spend the slot, that will certainly increase your efficiency.
I'm up for that. If you've got the slot to spend.
I whisper into the Ron's ears. Gotta go fast. And they do.
Gotta go fast.
Wow. They're just like Sonic.
Yeah, their feet do that thing Sonics do where they kind of turn into an infinity because they're moving so fast. And yeah, the wagon kind of turns around and goes back and north to where the second skiff has completely capsized. This one has. It's upside down, and you can see there's a name on it, and I guess you can just kind of turn your head to read it. It says LT Gray.
Cool. Can we loot it or anything?
If you would like to loot it, that is investigation. Although I guess before you loot it, tell me how you get inside a capsized vessel, because
Dio lifts one side up.
Austin, I assume LT Grey means the tiger. I'm guessing.
It sure does.
El Tiger,
Hell yeah.
actually.
2 a.m, Laura still got it.
Strength check Dio to just completely Hulk out.
Oh god, please. No! No!
That's a 6. You just get muddy.
Wait. When you...
Oh, you're packed to the...
Yep. Fail an ability check. No, I can only add a d4. Well, I'll try it. No, it was a 1. Never mind.
All right, you try to lift up the whole skiff. Your crystal glows purple, like violently, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, Dio's going sicko mode!" And then nothing happens.
Can I, real quick, I'm gonna try and use my eye for detail for a perception check to spot a hidden creature. I rolled a 19.
Oh shit!
Creature.
Yeah. I didn't expect you to find this. With a 19, you are searching around, maybe looking for signs of another one of the constructs, or a thieving raccoon. And out of the corner of your eye, like as if it had been thrown from the skiff as it flipped over, you see a hand sticking out of the swamp, out of the mud.
Vimble's gonna run over and try and is it just like a disembodied hand or like cut off, or is it just sticking out of the mud?
It's sticking out. Yeah, presumably it continues under the water level.
Yeah, Vimble's gonna go out and grab it and try and pull it up.
In the background, Dio is screaming with their mouth closed, trying to lift the skiff.
You grab the hand, Vimble, and you pull, and the body comes up. The hand is connected to an arm, which is connected to a shoulder, and because it's covered in mud, at first you don't really get a great look at the kind of texture of the skin, but as the body kind of wrenches up out of the mud, it is unmistakable what this person is. They are a marble statue.
Ooh.
What?
Maybe Dio's gonna have a friend.
Dio still hasn't noticed it going.
I saw a spark against the dark, and we erupt, but it's a slow burn. I take a chance, we start to dance, can't see enough to know to turn around. The sound of a bonfire carries over fences, titillates the senses. We can feel the heat, a chill wind is pushing